How dare we?
How dare you watch this is the divine play of meditation. That's
How dare you be so beautiful?
how dare you be so beautiful. How dare you keep the mask of your personality on when I'm talking to you. How dare you.
How dare you trick me?
How dare you trick me? How dare you trick me with the mask of your personality?
How dare I trick myself?
Yeah.
How dare I trick myself?
Yeah, trick yourself.
That's it. I'm best. That's what I'm the best at. I'm doing it. It's the funnest thing I can think of.
It's a family tradition. It's a family tradition of ours. Yeah.
No more. No more of that tradition. It's time to rewrite the tradition of like passing suffering down from generation to generation.
Yeah, shit. It's a full-time job, dude. I'm trying to work a job and I got a full-time job.
It's fun until you remember there's more fun to be had.
Right. There's good way.
But then it makes the other fun funner. That's why we do it. Because like we deal with a bit of bullshit to experience a lot of fun.
Right. Purgation. Protein
It's
and
like
ecstasy. It's like a trip. Life.
So what, life?
Life's like on these ayahuasca trips. It's like purgation and an ecstasy.
It's funny when people think ayahuasca is something different than life. Side note.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you think you know who the fuck ayahuasca is if you never drank her? Sorry, I just how dare you call a vine not something that will hinder, your spiritual path, a vine that is simply a messenger for Mother Earth, a vine that is a part of you. If everything is a part of us, if everything's inside us, how dare we segregate anything as being outside of the divine? How dare we be so righteous?
How dare you, Dad?
No.
How dare you?
How dare you, Dad, convince me that I'm not you?
Right. How dare you, Dad, convince me that I'm not you? How dare you convince me that the sacrifices you made are my burdens to carry. Let's see you.
It's blissful with this music. Yeah. It's bliss. How dare it be so blissful to just be? How dare God be so benevolent and how dare it convince us that it's not, just so that it can surprise us with the opposite being true. Actually, how benevolent and loving and beautiful and loving, just unconditionally. How dare you? I mean, of course, it's you have to dare to live. It makes sense. I get it. I get why God would dare to do that, and I get why we would have to dare. We would have to dare.
I like that.
We would have to dare to create something that's never been created before.
How dare you give me the audacity to live in benevolence every moment of every day?
How dare you remember bliss, remember unity in times of suffering and turmoil.
How dare you give me discernment? How dare you provide me with discernment and provide me with means to not attach judgment or attachment to discernment, but let it weave bliss into the world. Yeah. How dare you give me that? How dare
I forget? How dare you find me in love? just out of nowhere like that, I'm out here fucking just chilling. And then you find me all of a sudden in love and grace, and it's like, happens to be like better than I ever could have imagined. And I'm like, what? This is me? Like, this is what's going on here? And it's like, yup, but like, and then it's like the voice comes in, it's like, but like, how dare I tell anyone? Like, how dare I claim something so? How dare I claim that the nature of reality is so much more than we pretend that it is, and convince ourselves it has to be? How dare I think infinitely? How dare I be audacious enough to be free and love bigger than I ever knew I had the courage and the benevolent universe to reflect that that's the best thing I could ever do?
How dare I gather all my fences and throw them into the sun and let all those rivers roam through me? How dare I make myself this abundant, infinite landscape where all footprints can walk, yet the beauty is never taken away? How dare I? How dare
you come through with that poetry?
How dare
Out
I?
of nowhere.
How dare I?
How dare you? How dare you laugh?
How dare I laugh?
How dare you enjoy?
How dare I?
Actually, that's my real question. How dare you? How dare you enjoy yourself?
How dare you around me? And then, how dare you enjoy yourself around me when we are both one?
Well, it makes it easier when I remember that. It makes it seem like it's perhaps the most sane thing I could do when I really recall the nature of our oneness. I suddenly think, oh, I'm not so afraid of daring to be feeling like I could be my full self, like, and really like play in this life like it's made for me to enjoy. And I can, like, because I can remember that serves you, because we're one. So like, if I do that, then maybe, just maybe, like, if it's like technically speaking, if we're trying to get like scientific about it, maybe the best thing I could do for the quantum universe.
How dare you bring science into this conversation? How dare you do that? How dare you bring quantum? How dare you
say quantum?
How dare you?
What does that even mean?
Quantum. How dare you bring that word up?
What does that even mean?
What's it even mean?
What's not quantum? How dare you pretend there's anything other than quantum consciousness? How dare you pretend that there's anything other than something that we think is like, that we've been taught in our science class, is like just like hard physical matter, but it's actually like something we don't even understand, and happens to be a part of us because separation's just a word.
How dare you?
How do I say all that? Why would I say that?
How dare you? How dare you overestimate these steps on our path where agreement can arrive at just to take us one step further? How dare you hold the scientific method
How dare you question science?
as sacred, or scientific, or pure?
How dare you want to disprove something? How dare you want to disprove science?
Oh my god, that's the real question here.
How dare you try to disprove the theories?
Right.
Don't do that.
How dare I?
How dare you even think about it? The theories are the scientific theories. We got them through trying to disprove other theories. How dare you try to disprove that?
How dare I charge? How dare I charge the reality of them rather than let them rest perfectly where they are amidst all phenomena? How dare I put negativity on?
How dare you forget?
Science? How dare I forget?
How dare I'm projecting. How dare I forget?
Yeah, you need to go back.
How dare we be God laughing with itself?